Hey traders, how are we doing today? Today we're going to discuss intraday trading. Now, just like any other trading, swing trading, investing, intraday trading is really trading the price action either on the micro time frames like the 2 minutes or um, all the way up to the 1 hour chart, right? So when it comes to intraday trading, guys, we know that it can be profitable if done correctly. So here are a few things that I believe that will help you in your journey towards intraday trading. One of the biggest misconception is that another person can teach you how to trade. That is the biggest lie ever told. What, as professionals, that we can do for those who are new to the markets, what we can do is give you certain jewels that we can lay at your feet. For example, give you the tools, give you a few pointers, and then what you would do is take the information that we give you and you will develop your own trading ethos, right? So, that being said, trading is simple, but not always easy. But in this course, in this particular video, we're gonna deep dive and find those key things that will help you in your trading journey. All right. So the first thing that I want to point your attention to is the the red line, which is the 8 period EMA. So the red line is the 8 period exponential moving average. So this gives you the history of the past 8 candles. However, with the EMA, it gives you, or in other words, it factors in the the um, the the immediate price action as far as what is happening right now. And secondly, let me point you to the two double lines at the bottom here. This is the 20 period moving average. It's a simple moving average, and so what I did, I took the 20 period moving average and divided it into two. So we have the close and the low. So it's one moving average divided into two, and that creates a zone, in other words, right? So the 20 period moving average tells you the intermediate position of the markets. It tells you if the markets, if price action is above those two lines, then your market position is positive. If it's below those two lines, then your market's intermediate position is negative. So right now we're in positive territory. And thirdly, we'll discuss the 200 period moving average in this area. So this white line that you see, guys, that is the 200 period moving average. That is the granddaddy of all the moving average. So it's telling you over time that yes, we are mostly positive overall. However, there are instances where we were negative in this area, and then now what is happening on this particular time interval, we have crossed back over the 200 period moving average. So this gives us a synopsis of when to trade, which direction to trade, and how to trade. All right, and also it gives us a proper entry and exit when we trade the markets. So the 8 period EMA and the 20 period moving average zone is your bread and butter, guys. I'm telling you, once you see this, you will never unsee this again. So what we want to see is the direct relationship between those two indicators, and of course, we want to have a overall bird's eye view with the 200 period moving average. Now, at the bottom, we have the CCI, which is set to a period of 14. Now, the CCI is a instrument that is similar to the RSI. It was used extensively by the commodities traders, but took a very a big traction back in the past 20 years, where it's not just used in the commodities or futures markets, but however it is used in all of the different sectors. So the CCI is considered a unbounded indicator versus the RSI. Now, the RSI is bounded, so that means that there is a limit to how far it'll go. The CCI, however, is not the same. So, what we see on the CCI, it comprises of two parallel lines. We have the positive line at the top, and also we have a negative line at the bottom. So, we have the positive 100 and the negative 100. And what the CCI does, it gives you the probability of the direction of where the market's going to go. So if we see at the bottom here, for example, in this area, we notice that the CCI line crossed over the positive 100. So this is telling you that the momentum to the upside is very strong, and the bulls are definitely in charge in this area. So if you were to trade this particular instrument, and you saw that in this area where the candlesticks are closing above the 8-period EMA in this particular zone, this will give you a strong signal to go long in the markets. And also, as we can see, the following candle closed above the 200 moving average. That is what you want to call a super strong signal to go long. So what you would do is probably put in for an order in this area, or you put your stop loss below here, and you would have entered in this zone. And then what you probably would have done is, when you notice that this candle has closed above the 8-period EMA, you would have added to your position and also put the stop loss in this area in case that it closes below the red line. But I want to tell you guys, whenever you see the 8-period EMA at almost a 45-degree angle, this is telling you that the sentiment to the upside is very strong. So if you're looking to buy and you see the 8-period EMA is starting to emerge out of the 20-period moving average zone, that gives you a very strong signal, guys, to go long in the markets. And conversely, if you were looking to, for example, short in the markets, right? You would, for example, you would see all the way back here. You notice that the price action closed below the 8-period EMA in the zone. This is where you would put in an order to go short. So you would put your stop loss, for example, in this area above structure, and you would have entered in this zone. So just in case that price action decided to close back above the 20-period moving average zone, you would have stopped out and you would protect yourself. So a strong signal is when the 8-period EMA emerges out of the 20-period moving average zone, right? And as we can see, you have a nice strong sell in this area. You have a elephant bar, and then you have the strong deflection of the 8-period EMA in this particular zone. And as price action continues down, what you want to see is that the candles or the price action stay below the 8-period EMA, right? So as long as price action stays below the 8-period EMA, the red line, this tells you to stay in the trade. What we want to see is a continual progression all the way down until we have it where the candles will come back and test the 200-period moving average zone. And this is when you would either take off the majority of your position if you have had multi-contracts on, or get out of the market altogether, because what we see next is that we have a zone of indecision. As you can see, we have a really skinny, uh, almost a doji kind of a situation going on here. However, we see that the next candle closed above the the 200 period moving average. So this tells you that there is a change or a pause in the market. So we see that there's a high potential that there's a change in direction. Now, if you were trading this area, you wouldn't have known if it was going to do this, right? This move. All we saw was this candle that closed above. So that is a very strong signal. So you would have either put your stop loss in this area, or you could put it right below the red line, which is the 8-period EMA. And also, another confirmation, the added confirmation, guys, is that the CCI below, as you can see, it deflected up into the positive 100 line. So this is also another confirmation that this is the area where you should either go long or stay out of the markets until we have a full confirmation. So if you were extra conservative, what you would have done is waited till the next candle forms, and then you would either enter in this area or in this particular area as well. All right, so guys, trading doesn't have to be super complicated. All we got to do is understand a few things, and those things are the market position as far as price trends, and what is the sentiment of price action. And that's where the red line, the 8-period EMA, will tell you that, okay, there might be a reversal or it could be a pivot. But it's important to understand what is the situation going on in the markets before we even take our first trade. So just to review, we look at the 200 period moving average zone, which is the two blue lines, the 8-period EMA, and also we look at the 200 period moving average that gives us our overall position of the markets. So that concludes this session of our video, guys. We will deep dive even more into learning how to trade on the intraday and also how to trade and invest as well. So guys, please like, please subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.